Good morning. So today, welcome back. Day 3. Sorry, day 3.5.
Feels like we just got here.
Is everybody feeling good? Okay, we're going to start out with a little warm-up, and we're going to transition right into your ranked forms today. At 10 o'clock, you'll have a choice between business and physical training, another round at 11, and we bring it all back together for that last round of sparring and combat at 12. Sound good? Yes, sir. Great, because if not, it's what we're serving today. So in command of the warm-up, we're going to turn this over to... Wow, funny how...
I'll take it.
Funny how everything slides down the chain of command. All right, in charge of the warm-up today, Senior Master Isaac.
Let's do this. Stay in those lines. We're going to use some of the stuff we did yesterday to warm up. We're not going to run, but we're going to get warmed up and then we'll partners and do some drills together and get going. Are we good? I'll do 2. Once you hit a set of lunges, we're going to do a side lunge. We're going to go Broad stretch, okay? Take this foot out. All right, we're gonna rock it. We're gonna rock it. We're gonna rock it 10 times, back and forth. All right, rock it 10 times. All right, once you hit 10, your leg and this arm that's on the same side. We're gonna reach underneath and up. Underneath and up. All right, so 10 rocks. 10 rocks and 10 swings. Good. That is a sore spot, she says. Same. My brain's a sore spot. Could be a hollow spot too. I don't know. Yeah, so let me both sides. Let me both sides. We're gonna get to a 90-90. 90-90. All right, all we're gonna do from here, take our chest down. We're gonna try to do this last possible chest down, up and down 10 times. Down 2 times. Go. Once you get to that 10th one, you're gonna hold it and then all the way to the end, hold it for 10 seconds. Okay? Up and down 1, up and down 2, 3, 4. You can do it with your hands, without your hands, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Hold it for 10 seconds on the way down. All right, then you're gonna flip it. Just flip your 90-90 on the leg. Hey, you too can no hip replacement. These openers though, my hips, for like after like the hip replacement, have been awesome. When I could start kicking the first 3 months, I probably was kicking better than before. Just because I was working on really opening my hips up and activating my hips and my glutes and my hamstrings in a different way than I normally did as a younger athlete. If I would have done this earlier, I probably would have had a year ago. Do we do both sides? Okay, so flip back. All right, we're gonna go to here. All right, we're gonna take the front hip. We're gonna push it down. Try to push your knee down. I'm driving my knee down. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna pull my knee up. 1, 2, 3. Push my knee down. 1, 2, 2. Pull up. 1, 2, 2. Do 8 to 8 on this leg. Right now, and then watch. I take my back knee. Same thing. I'll drive it into the ground. You can see my glute activate here, right? I'll drive my knee into the ground. 1, 2, 1. Pull it up. 1, 2, 1. Push it back down. 1, 2, 2. Pull it up. 1, 2, 2. Helps to activate your hips. Helps get it fired up. That way you can start kicking. Those things are low at. That makes sense, yeah? Right? As a younger athlete, the pelvis in the back just start firing it up. This helps me get my hips moving at this spot. You do this side, you do the 90-90, you do the other side. You got it? Go up to 8 on both sides. All right, so 1 front side, 8 back side, flip, 8 front side, 8 back side. Okay? Good. Ready, set, go. Some of you guys probably do that. I can't. That's not a me problem. That's a you problem. Yeah, it is. This is the hip replacement, right? So it's gonna go around. Like get this up motion here. Awesome. Like you can't do this height. Maybe get a hip replacement on too. Yeah. There's no mobility. I couldn't do it at all.
Yours like fine, this one's like,
There's going to be a partner in this, sir. It's not going to look so big. Absolutely. All right, you hit both of those. Put back in the breathing. We're going to go left shin, go through. One, and pull it back. All right, we're going to pull back around. Try not to let this motion happen where I'm dragging it. All right, across the floor. You're just getting that word that way. Okay. All right, dragging it back. All right, we want to bring it up, around, back. All right, up, this around, back. Yeah, one leg, go. Up, around, back. There we go. There we go. There we go. You get it without your hands on the floor, it's better, right? It's not, don't worry about kick. You want range of motion. You just want a range of motion. You want you to control it, right? And control it. Okay? Sometimes for us as athletes, whether you're 21 in the room or 81 in the room, you've got to control the range of motion. Does that make sense, yeah? Yes. You can't really kick as high as you think you can. You can swing your leg as high as you think you can. You just swing. It's not, you have no control when you do that in range. The ball thing by that, yeah? Big difference. We good? Okay, Mark. Go. Mark. Whoever your partner is, okay? This row that part, you can all right, we're just gonna play tag. All right, that's all we're doing is play tag. All right. So we're gonna move. All right, and I gotta touch his shoulder. All right, if I touch his shoulder, he has to do one push-up. So we got to, touching my shoulder, I can do one push-up. That's it. That's the game. Here we go. Are you ready? Yeah? Here you go.
That's the practice I do with the kids.
It's not good. That makes sense, yeah? It's got to be fun. It's not fun. Why we do it? Why we do it? I was telling the Uber driver, saying, hey, you have an interesting day? Every day in my life is interesting. I teach karate. It's awesome. You drive Uber. You want to teach karate with me? I got a job for you. Sit down. There's fun. I'd rather do this than drive Uber all day. You know what I'm saying by that, yeah? You gotta remember that. That's what it means to win. Does that make sense, yeah? I want to win. I get to do the best job in the world. I get to hang out with you. I get to fly across the country, let me fly across the world. It's so cool, man. That could be you. Could be you. Does that make sense, yeah? You gotta enjoy what you do. You gotta get better at what you're doing. You gotta learn what you're doing. You just gotta enjoy it. Some days you don't enjoy it enough. You're gonna love it. Does that make sense, yeah? Knee or shoulder. Ready, set, go. Doing this drill also is everything to be relates to sparring. Life relates to sparring. You gotta have this direction. Right? We have all these life skills and they're so important. But as a great fighter, you have to be able to misdirect. Does that make sense? Yeah? I have to be almost good at lying. That's what I feel saying. I hate to say it that way, but since it's not children, I'll just say it that way. Right? I want you to look here so I can punch you here. Everybody feel me on that, yeah? So as you're playing the game now and you're starting to get better at it, right? Because there's consequences. It's only 3 jumping jacks. All right, you gotta misdirect it. Hold it. Everybody follow and say, yeah? Ready?
They probably would have scored. So we're looking at our hand on each other's shoulder. He probably feels like getting better coming from the inside than the outside. So we got one-on-one. So now we're going to do the same thing where I can push off and he can push back. I think pretty sure Wagner's going to be a lot stronger than I am, right? I'm trying to step on his foot now. So we got it, he's trying to step on my foot too. Alright, so we got to make sure that we're moving so I can use his force or I can use my force to try to move that body. Yeah? Yes, sir. So look, I said this is sparring, right? I love working with Mr. Bonner. What's your exam? Case number? I do not. When did you start? Beginning of time?
Yes, sir.
So wait, you're 30, right?
I'm on that 30.
Yeah, but he should be like 6 or 7.
Yes, sir.
He's been around a long time, right?
Yes, sir.
Professional fighter, all the rings. The reason I love working with him is because of physicality. Right? So stuff like this will work. You just have to show that there's that physical aspect. You really got to get it. And when we spar, when we do martial arts, we do our form. I don't care where your punch goes. Did you punch with intent? That's what I care about. Here comes the physicality. Let me see that. If we don't have that, you're teaching, you're giving them a false sense of confidence. There's no bad students. Only bad instructors. Is the recall saying yes? I'm asking you, all right, this is my profession. This is what I do. I'm asking you to help give us a good name. I need help. It can't just be me. It can't just be you. We all have to do it. I don't
is not your profession. You have to, when you step on the floor and you put the collar on, you put the patches on, you have to think that way. Does everybody follow what I'm saying? Yeah? And you get really, that's really hot. And they watch some of our students, they're like, that's not martial arts. Because you're worried about when you punch instead of what you're actually doing. But we got it, yeah? Big difference. Big difference. I need to punch this. I really do. Alright, but I also know that if you can't punch hard or you don't have the authority with it, it doesn't matter, does it? It just doesn't. It doesn't. Does everybody follow what I'm saying? Yeah? So, hands on the shoulder, push up, alright? Just like we're going to push up basically, we'll push up, drag, turn, whatever, but then we're going to step on the foot. We got it, yeah? Step on the foot. Alright, we're going to do it like this. You're going to keep track of how many times they score on you. Does that make sense, guys? So if he steps my foot 10 times, alright, we're going to do 10 push-ups. Yes? We're going to run it for 2 minutes. So we got it, yeah? Alright, here we go. Here we go. Set. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Push up. Pull up. Push up. Turn up. Turn up.
Move me all over. I got one. Your hands are active here. My elbows are bent. You fight your inside position too. Right now, it's just real easy, real strong. Now it's like, I'm gonna push you here. Oh man, that's okay. There you go. Good. Here. Yep. There you go. Easy for me to
Stretch your right leg, left leg, whatever, right? I'll just give you a minute. Something good. Some of that's really cool, some of that was really good, some of it was not as awesome as it could be. But hey, I think that same kind of concept that I evolved with for our black belt. So they do something like this. We'll do a minute, we build it into our system, so it's not like just show up and you do this, right? So like when they're at the beginner level, whenever they do like sets of push-ups or sit-ups, it's only 30 seconds. It's only 30 seconds. They get handle the front belt and intermediate, everything's 40 seconds. They get to advanced, everything's 50 seconds, and then they get to black belt, everything's a minute. So then, hey, you need black belt, we do a minute push-ups. Right? We don't tell them what the number is. We have a number, but we look for the quality and technique in the push-up. Does that make sense? Yeah? That's very straight lines. You all have to do this? Yeah. Yes, sir. What do you mean, sir? We fail. We fail at black belt because they can't do a push-up. We take a point away. That's serious. Sir. Yeah, we're meeting that. That's fair. Let me tell you something else. Last year, we tested 221 black belts. Wow. It's because we have standard. People go, oh, I can't do that. And when we fail them, we take them aside, we talk to them, we make it special. We don't want to humiliate them. We take their time. We got it? We do a minute of push-ups. They have them. They do a minute of sit-ups. They have them. They get 10 seconds between each set. They have a proctor right in the short. Right? Then we go to kicking. They gotta do 20 seconds. Boom. Left leg, 20 seconds, right leg. Front kick, ground kick, side kick. By the time they're done with the kicking, right? Then over 2 minutes of kicking. That's hard. Right? Then we go to punching. Jab, jab, cross, jab, jab, cross, jab. 30 seconds, 30 seconds. This left side, 30 seconds, right side. Right? Then we do a minute, jab, cross, hit, jab, cross, hit, jab, cross. We'll do quality technique and power. That's it. That's it. It's awesome. They are exhausted. Exhausted. It's about a 6.5 minute drill. We swarm the whole time. Woo! Man, if you don't want that, that's not even tested. That's just a physical fitness portion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? That's how much value I put into fitness in what we're doing. The physicality is so important for our students to have. Does that make sense? Yeah? Yes, sir. Hey, I got this is just figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out.
How many world champs did we develop?
Oh, tons. Well, we had 25 just last year.
That's important.
Is everybody phone saying yes? Just last year. All right. We're doing that. Like the schools that keep making world champions, so they do it a certain way. Is everybody feeling on that guy? That might not be important to your culture, and that is okay. It's okay.
pride from the parents is amazing.
Absolutely.
We
Absolutely.
do the same thing in our school.
So when you get done with that, when you get done with the testing, our testing starts at 9 a.m. and finishes at 6 p.m. It's all day, all day. When they get done with that day, our black belt retention is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Because if I put that much effort into a whole day, well, John, you're not putting it out. Well, you lose black belt. Yeah, I don't care. You're going to keep going. Is everybody follow the same now? Sure. All right. Here's another tip for you guys for instructors at your schools. I don't talk about black belt as the end goal. I talk about mastership as the end goal.
Yes, sir.
I don't talk about black belt. That's just another goal, bro. Whatever, man. First degree, second degree, cool, that's cool. All that's cool. Big deal. But it's not the goal. Mastership is the goal.
Sir.
That's the goal. And then if I talk to them that way, then they start going, oh yeah, okay, I can see that. I can see that. Because at 18, they're gonna, I said this one, I'm not saying it. At 18, parents, education is important. Education is important, right? Yeah, okay, sure. At 18, you're gonna graduate, right? You're gonna graduate high school, yeah? Well, I know from my program that around 18, you're gonna be a third degree, fourth degree black belt. If you're a fourth degree black belt, it's only 9 years away. 9 years away. You've already spent 10 with me. You're past halfway. You're closer to mastership than you are right now. Why would you let me get it? Why would you stop now? Doesn't make any sense, does it? Watch when they have to start running the process. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so they're talking about it, I'm showing it to them, like, oh yeah, I guess my kid's gonna be a master. Yeah, they are. Does that make sense? Yeah? Yes, sir. Some master uniforms out there? Hey, did you know that you could, I don't know if they, I might have trouble saying this. You can order for WA. I put it in the shadow, I'll put it on the wall. I don't put a roll change in there. Who cares? Who can go with change? Put mastership on the wall. Hey, who's gonna get the white one? Oh, me, sir. Who's gonna get the black one? Oh, me, sir. Did you follow what I'm saying? Their perspective changes totally. That's what winning looks like. That's cool. That's not what winning is. Show me longevity. Be around. Jahng Soo. Does that make sense, yeah? That's their mindset. Does everybody follow what I'm saying, yeah?
Yes, sir.
That's what I want, because then I get to play with you the rest of my life. I said it when we started warm up, I have the best job ever. I love it. Love it. I get to see these people do the rest of your life, my life. Does that make sense? Sure. I get to hang with my dad, I get to hang with my son. So cool. So cool. Does that make sense, yeah? Sure. I get to forge relationships with, families, with their kids. It's cool. It's cool. That stuff's cool. You'll get to do that too. That's what they'll get to do if they get involved in this. Everybody got it, yeah? Sure. All right. I think we're ready to uniforms, yeah? Sure. All right, let's get what are these things are? These bags out of the way. Let's go. Yes, sir.
Perform.
Sir.
Does that make sense? Sir. And one of the things I want you to work on the most today is eye contact. Okay?
Sir.
So my college training was an actor. Okay? And so as a stage actor, you have this fourth wall that you cannot break. Okay? We're doing this, right? But I cannot leave what I am doing. Okay? And if my eyes leave what I am doing, I'm out of that performance.
Yes, sir.
If you watch somebody who's really, really good at martial arts, what do you think you watch the most?
Eye contact.
You're going to watch them, you're going to watch their eyes. You're going to watch what's happening in the inside. You can see all the stuff happening on the outside, but you want to see what's going on inside. That's why sometimes one person gets that 9.5 at World Championships. They just get that tiebreaker. It just gets them a little over the edge. Okay? So I want you to be in the performance. If you break eye contact, you are out of the performance.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And from beginning to end, okay, you have to be in the moment. Does that make sense? Sir. So don't break character.
Sir.
Make sense? Yes, sir. So all I want you to do right now in your groups, and then we'll have the instructors go with you guys. I want you to do a 50% power, 100% technique form. Okay, right? But if you break eye contact, right, you got to start over.
Sir.
You got to start over. Sound good?
Sir.
All right, you guys get up?
Sir.
All right, let's go.
Good. Good. Good.
It's facing that way.
Yes, sir.
And we have a line of 4.
Yes, sir.
Face it out.
5.
Let's do by kind of like a segment. Let's go from 0 to the first gear. What is the first gear? Does everyone agree? Good. Awesome. Correct?
Eyes up. Look where you're going.
Let's give my team a little bit more space. First row, one step forward.
Just because I don't want to run into it.
To the right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Good. Because you want to be between the bodies.
Sir.
Let's repeat again from 0 to the first gear. If you remember the elements that we were working yesterday, we're talking about when we do jump kicks, try to make sure that you pick it up. The leg is now kicking. What else?
Jump straight up, sir.
Jump, use the mechanics for jumping, trying to squat, jump straight up. What else? Back straight, so when you kick, try to avoid them. Back. We can be in this segment and don't have any of those 3 mistakes. Not going to be a big mistake. From 0 up all the way through the first gear. Sit jump. I believe that we can add up 3 elements that we all are familiar with. Rotation, and then stick it. The technique looks more powerful when you add those 3 elements. It's not that you need to be stronger. You need to have relax and add explosiveness. Rotation. Stick it at the end. When we have those 3 things, look like, oh, have a lot more power. I don't have a lot more power, but it looks like when we do every single thing with explosiveness, rotation, so let's see. That's why I don't want to do the whole thing now, but let's see if we can add those another 3 elements. The first one is rotation. The second one, rotation. And the third one, do the same form, but this time focus. Every single time that you do one movement. We're going to try to do it with those 3 elements. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Are you able to do it at the same time too? You don't have to worry about
because they're focusing on the my hands look right in here. I thought we Yes.
That's why I get like
Same word.
Kinye. So can we have those three elements in our kicks now? Explosiveness.
Sir.
What is the rotation? How we do the rotation in the kicks? The pivot. Rotation is right here. When we pivot. Let's focus on our kicks now. Number one is explosive. Number two, rotation, which is on the pivot. And number three, some kicks are better than others to kick. You cannot kick a pressing kick. It's just okay. Actually, you cannot kick it, but some kicks you can.
Sure.
In order to have a good explosiveness, we need to start from to be relaxed. We cannot be like intention and at the same time have explosive. We need to be relaxed and then try to pop. Ready? Continue. From zero all the way to the first step. Sorry, Joe. No way.
That's signature.
Boom! Give yourself and your team a lot of applause. We're going to partner up and we're going to work with our partner and we're going to do support for improvement. And I'm going to be checking on your phone if she has explosiveness, rotation, on her kicks as well, pivot. At the same time, I'm going to check if when she's jumping, she's picking up the non-kicking. At the same time, when she's kicking, yeah, look at you, look at you. One person at a time. Got it? To start working on it. Be a good coach.
Let's go. Should be enough. I'll sort it out. Pick it up from wrecking. Yes. And of course, I think my heavy is hand. Alright. Same. So we really just need that. Basically, we don't need a whole sticker.
Room for improvement.
And then look good. There's a couple of two different chicken spin that balances out. Yes,
Hey, okay, if you can, Rick, if you can just focus on those 6 elements. If you can just focus on those 6 elements. Otherwise, we have a million things to go on. Let's go. Focus on those elements only.
Well, we've been working with hearts and problems. Yes, yes.
I like the snap you had in the beginning, and then the stamina for it becomes a thing.
Yes, yes.
But memorization.
Tell me something. No,
Memorization.
Thank you.
a second. Off on. All right. Don't look down. Don't look down. Don't look down.
Eyes on you. Eyes on you. Right here.
Back here after the side.
I did not see it from my ear.
It's better, I think.
Walk me out to this side
It's insecure. I don't want to jump and bring that knee up. I'm not secure about it. And why would you say it might help your stability. Not that you like it higher, but if you tighten your core, it might help your... So there's this idea of like, we work on balance, but we're never actually balanced. If you pick up one foot, you're constantly balancing. You're making these tiny little micro adjustments. Yeah. So even if you just stand here and pick up your knee, if you tighten your core, that should get better. Does that make sense? Give it a try. For what it's worth. Tighten your core. My mother-in-law's 75. She's a second-degree black belt. She trains in Florida. And so we work with her online, and when she's in town with us, she trains in Florida with the Coca Babies, but she started tightening her core a little better, and it's helped her balance. Okay, see what it does. Thought that was us, not us. Yeah. Yes. That's the one I'm working on. Yeah, no. I wanna beat it, and I don't think that's the case. So, and I feel like if I don't. Yeah.
Done, team. Good job.
So, when you're giving a performance, there's two dialogues that are running through your brain. Okay? There should be the technical stuff, like this is the order of the move, right? This is how I do a side kick. I have to be at that point, in this point of my form, and I have to end up in the back. Just like an actor has lines and blocking, like they have to know what the lines are and where they're going. Okay, all right? But they also have to play the action, the intent, what they're trying to get. Well, those two schools are running through our head at the same time. Okay? Because Taekwondo is a martial art that trains us both physically and mentally. Make sure you have the mental stamina to stay in the moment from the beginning to the end while you're making sure you're hitting your marks all at the same time, right?
Sure.
But sometimes I can tell when you guys are not mentally ready to do your form. Right? They call you up, you stand up straight, boom, and they say go. And it's like a gun going off for a race, right? And you're like off because you feel like you have to go exactly when they say begin, right? You have to command the space. Have you ever seen somebody just stand in the space and they haven't done one move? You've never seen them, but you're thinking, I'm about to see a really good form. Yes. Okay, we've all seen that, right? Well, why? Why is that happening?
Because we're scared.
I might be scared on the inside, on the outside what?
Confidence.
This is my office right now. This is my space. I own this space. And I'm about to give you a performance that you want to watch.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sometimes they're bad actors. They can do the front end, but you watch the corner and go, oh, this movie stinks. Does that make sense? Yes. But when I'm in my Jungi position, whatever it is, okay, I'm here. Boom, boom. All right? There's only three things I'm thinking in my brain when I'm performing. Okay? The first one is relax, Joel. Okay? The second one is breathe. And then my third one is whatever I want my word to be, and it's dynamic. Okay, right? And I have to make sure that I'm mentally prepared to get into my form. So I'm here, boom. They say go. I'm in it. Boom. All right? I am in my performance. I'm owning that space. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you can offset maybe where you're trying to get physically, okay, by giving a very good performance.
Yes, sir.
Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So just don't go out there and do moves. And I want to feel really good about my performance when I'm done, regardless of what I achieve medal-wise. Okay, right? I want to feel, because that's out of my hands.
Yes.
Okay, that's in the judges' hands, but I do want to make sure I feel good about my performance. Right? Whether I was in the bottom of the pack, middle of the pack, or I'm standing on top of the podium. Right? I'm in all three of those places. Right? I want to feel good about it. Does that make sense? So just because they say go doesn't mean I have to be, boom, first move. It's like sprint, right? Take a second. Own the space, right? And if you're not working on this in your studio, okay, all right, when you're training, it's not some magic thing that's just going to happen. I'm not going to just elevate, right? Your best performance is based off your worst rehearsal. Does that make sense? Your best performance is based off your worst rehearsal. You're going to default to what you do in rehearsal. Yes, sir. There's no magic pill. Oh, I'm just going to turn it on. No, you're not. You're going to do exactly what you've been training. Right? Your brain, you're in front of everybody, especially training for world champ or whatever, right? You're just going to go automatic pilot. I hope that pilot knows what he's doing.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So as you guys work through this, just take a second Work on that June beam. That's when your performance starts. Right? Okay. The judge will figure out if they need to pay attention to you or not within the first 3 seconds.
Thank you. Everyone would fire.
But we're all judges. You know, you're like, oh, I better pay attention to this. This is going to be good. I got to figure out this is going to be that better than that 7 I threw earlier, okay, or not. And then if it's not up, it's a 5, and I'm just kind of like, all right, I wonder what's for lunch. Right? It's just human nature. Be in that moment. Make the judge watch this performance. Yes, sir.
That's testing also.
Yes, sir.
He just said it. Like, when you bow in, sometimes we're already going, okay. then I'm looking to see if you're touching. Does that make sense? Yeah? When you come up, you're like, yeah, I'm going to watch this. You watch this. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to blow your mind. Oh, okay. Cool. This guy's got it. Is it a phone standing up?
Yes, sir.
You got to command that space. You got to own the moment, right? So it's like, you know, there's certain people that walk into rooms and they're like, oh man, this person's like, oh, there's someone. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yes, sir. You need to be that spot. If you're in the 6 degrees, you got to be the master. 7th degrees, you got to be the senior master. 8th degrees, you got to be the chief vet. 9th degrees, you got to be the grand master. You got to be that way. If you're, 4th, 5th, 2nd, 3rd, walk in like you're the master. You're going to be one day, right?
Yes, sir.
That's why you're here. That's why you're at Camp Jahng Soo. Act like it.
Yes, sir.
I'm the lowest rank on the staff. It's because I'm going to be a Grand Master one day. I'm not asking, I'm telling you. I know that sounds cocky, but my actions back it. Does that make sense, yes?
Yes, sir.
I have to have humility also. I need and want humility too. But I'm going to be that one day. It's positive self-talk. It's I'm affirming what I want. You need the same thing. You get on that floor, you're getting ready to watch the best I can do. And I'm going to put it right on. Does that make sense? Yeah?
Yes, sir.
I want to think it's just like sparring. It's always sparring to me, man. It's always sparring. I'm going to throw this side kick and you're going to know when I spar this person, I'm going to hit you. It's going to come with authority. Blessed.
So let's take a moment, work on that bowing for a second. All right, because we're working on performance, right? The whole thing, okay? It starts with the bowing, right? And just mentally be prepared and in the moment.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go do that first. Come
on. Yes, sir. Because I'm either blocking a punch and get deflected or something that comes down on my head, so I'm protecting my head.
Great.
Okay.
Right, because if it's this,
Okay.
one, you can't see. 2, I got to talk.
Just want to confirm. Okay, correct.
All right.
Yes, sir.
X blocks, low versus high. Okay? They're performed slightly different. Okay, the low one, it really just has to do with what you're blocking, how you're blocking, right, and how your body just moves, okay? I'm blocking low from here, right? I'm blocking something coming up, just right to me. So it's a very punch-like maneuver. Right? It's this. Okay? So a lot of people, and I think understandably so, go, well, if it's done like a punch here, well then the high one should be the same. But it's not. Okay? It's not. I want you to think of the high X block as kind of like doing 2 high blocks at the same time. Because the high X block doesn't just block here like a low X block does. It protects, like she said, the face and the head. Okay? So if I was going to use an X block to defend myself, which I wouldn't, Master Cabrera throws a punch to me, I'm going in and up. Because then I could, in theory, right, which is why in brown belt form, when you do the high X block, the striking hand is on the inside. It has nothing to do with your feet. Don't say, well, it's the foot you're stepping with. On the 2 brown belt ones and the one in Jahng, those 3 have something in common. It's because they all have a knife hand strike that follows after it. So I want my knife hand striking hand on the inside. It wouldn't make sense if I want to strike him here. My timing's got to be just right for me to clear this out, right? For me to be on the outside. I want to be on the inside because this
Yes, sir.
is so much easier. Okay? Because if you try to apply the step rule, okay, in brown belt, I step with my right. I bring my right hand inside because I strike with my right. In Jahng, I step with my right, but my left hand goes on the inside because my left hand is a strike. Those are what I just kind of refer to as kind of one-off.
Yes, sir.
They're just a one-off. But every other X, when I do an X block, blue belt form, front leg, boom. Hand on top as the leg gets in front. End of the red belt form, nothing to do with what leg's moving. It's when you do this block, which leg's in front. So when I step and finish the red belt form, I go left's in front, left's on top. Front kick, left's in front, left's on top. Right's on front, right's on top. Boom. Okay, so you see, when I do high X ones, I think elbows. I think drive with the elbow, because that's what you would do with a high block, right? When I think high block, I don't think about driving my fist, I think about driving my elbow. When my elbow goes up, guess where my fist goes? They have a strange attachment to one another. They like each other, they follow each other around. Okay, so I go here, it's watch how far away from my body my hands get. Isn't it just like this? Yes, it's here, not this either. It's here. You see how I'm driving? Driving with my elbows up, right? If something does come down on top, I'm still driving up. He does the old Jim here, like this, right? It's, I want to move, just like I would if I was doing a high block. Same thing. Good question. Sorry for the 3 minutes.
Thank you, sir. Sorry about that. I just see everything. I can do it fine, but yeah. Official. That's way out here. I just see here. Where are we walking?
You're working on your presentation, your Junbi.
Elbow driving. Yeah. Now what I thought about. But that is all of
Yes, sir! Let me see if I can sell you this idea. Get close. You know, for example, if somebody invite me today to do a demo, and I have to be on stage, and they say you need to do song and one, I'm gonna feel pretty confident. What about you? Raise your hand if you're gonna do this. But if somebody say today you're gonna do a demo, you have to play piano in a concert for 1 hour, I won't. Because my mind knows that I am not capable to. I never did before. Something new. So, and when we do our forms and they call us, sometimes our mind go, I'm gonna be tired. I don't know about my endurance. I don't know if I'm gonna be performing the whole thing really good. Because I don't remember when was the last time that I didn't get tired with this form. That could be one scenario. Scenario number 2. they call me to do my form, and I go, just one time, no big deal. Sometimes I do this 4 times on the road. This is just one time, is a piece of cake. My mind already have a record that I did this 4 times on the road. So when they call me, I am confident because I know that I'm capable, and I know that I'm capable because I already trained this. I already did it. And in my mind, it's like, just one time, this is a piece of cake. I got this. So we need to have in our record, in our archives, the idea, the check mark. I did this 4 times on the road. So one time, I will be fine. Endurance is not a problem. Got it? Yes, so we're going to start our form facing this way. As soon as we're done on your own rhythm, facing that way, facing that way, facing that way. With one element, do not budget your energy. I mean, do not say, oh, my first time gonna be super soft because I need to do this 4 times. No, don't do it. Your best version 4 times. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Facing that way. Ready, go. Go. Hold 1. 2. Your best version of your form. Don't stop. Keep going 4 different directions. Don't see any energy. Your best version. Yes, sir. Non-stop. Give it all.
So Mr. Ball was like, he was like,
coming down, I'm thinking, okay, there's this, you can do a front kick like this, right? A jump front kick, or you can like land it. So I'm trying to learn it.
Don't remember which way I started and which way I ended.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It was only 3, wasn't it?
Yes, this is 4. You're coming this way.
See, I know the form well. The other ones are not that good.
Alright, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Is this a sweet ground or is it in here? I see on the ground.
Don't remember.
Yes, I get that.
Don't remember, I missed the not that
So, 3 phases, learn phase, train, perform, right? You gotta figure out which one you are training, okay? I work segments of my form, okay? And so I know I need to work on this segment. I gotta balance this in here, or I got something that's happening, I'm not hitting my mark, whatever it is. I'm gonna work that section, okay, all right? I'm gonna work that section about 50% power, whatever it is, okay? But when I do a form performance training, I do it exactly what I want it to look like when I'm actually doing the performance. Okay, I'm not working my form now, I am what? Performing it. There's a difference. You gotta pick which one you're doing, right? So you cannot bail on the performance in the middle. Right? Because if I am used to mentally checking out of my form because I made a mistake, what's gonna happen when I do the performance?
You're gonna get stuck.
I'm gonna mentally check out because that's what I trained myself to do. Okay, right? So if you have a problem with the segment of your form, work that problem, right? Okay, but when you're performing it and you come up to that section, because we all that section of our form that we know it's coming, right? Oh, I hope I don't mess this up. I hope I don't mess this up. And then what happens?
Or you mess up 2 moves before.
Right, because you're so focused on that one spot. Okay, right? But if you're in your studio and you can perform your form, give a complete performance beginning to end. Right? It's a dress rehearsal. Right? Dress rehearsal, there are no breaks. Oh, break, can I go back, line, let's run it again. No, man, it's live, we're going, okay? So train yourself the way you want it to be at this end. Do you understand the difference? So we have 10 o'clock, you have a choice between the business training or physical training, correct? Take a break, get some water, whatever you need to do.
Give me 1 minute.
Yes, sir.
Okay. On that same note, okay, train, right, for the unexpected. If you're a competitor, train for the unexpected. Train some little kid running across in front of you. Right? Train the lights go out. Happened to me in a regional tournament, 2nd degree black belt. I went, phew, lights went out in the gym.
You just said good too.
And then they stayed off for about a minute or so, and I went, I'm done, sir. It was a 9. But I didn't let it frazzle me, right? Full transparency. My midterm, Wednesday night, I added 2 moves, 2 moves I never did before in my made-up portion of my form.
Me too.
Womp womp. Who could tell?
Nobody else.
Right? I have a front kick, and then I go into a step spin hook kick. I went right into 3rd degree mode. Full, what am I doing? Okay? Right? But I've had things like that happen to me before.
Jesse Isaacs.
The only thing I did wrong, it didn't follow the full Jesse Isaacs experience, and I think it wasn't a psychic.
That's right.
Right? Okay, if you ever see him do his made-up portion of the form, he's got 31 moves. They're all psychics. Psychic, spin psychic, jump psychic. Anyways, right?
But that's that dual dialogue going on, right? You're in the performance, right? But you're like, oh, I gotta make sure I'm in this spot, whatever, but you don't break character.
Right? And I train, so I'm always 2, 3, 4 moves ahead in my form. I'm not on that move mentally. Okay? I'm a couple moves ahead. You understand? Train also. Face different directions. Right? When you go to a national event, you go to a tournament, there's not always, well, my windows of my school are here, and the bags are over here, and the parents are over here, and you get used to it. I was very embarrassed at a 7th degree black belt during Zoom time, during COVID, doing a midterm on Zoom. 7th degree black belt. Before, bow in, check in. Sir, is it okay if I face this way? I'm not used to doing my form facing the camera like this.
What? Move the camera.
Oh.
Fail.
I was controlling the Zoom. I wasn't the job. I was controlling the Zoom meeting. I almost went,
No.
Dismiss. Sorry, there was a technical difficulty.
Demo dismissed.
All right. Last thing, we talk about the learning, training, performance phase. Think of it as like you're sculpting something, you're chiseling something, right? If you're gonna chisel me, you're gonna go rough around the head, squared off shoulders, boom, 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 right? Then you're gonna go back and go, okay, now I'm gonna start rounding the head. I'm gonna start rounding the shoulders. Now I get some, and then I go with a finer chisel. Now I'm putting wrinkles in the. You see what I'm getting at? Sure. Okay. So we talk about Master Cabrera and I were talking about this. You see people aiming and pointing and stuff. That's learning phase. Song on one, learning phase. Okay? Performance phase is my arm going out?
Yes. It's not pointing.
It doesn't have to. It doesn't have to. What's this arm's job? To create? It doesn't have to mirror where you're going. What? Okay? It's better if it does. Because your preparation is supposed to be relaxed. This doesn't look relaxed. Just go. If I go to throw a reverse punch and my arm comes over here a little bit, okay, who cares? It comes up like this and goes like this. It comes up like this and goes like this.
I finally converted him.
All right, okay.
Yes. All right, you ready to stand? Yes, sir. All right, face this way. Sir. Face the instructors. I came in last. I came in late.
So you guys give yourself 2 minutes, all right, and then just be wherever